Banama. Banama. Why do I feel so discombobulated a little bit?
That changed the week.
Did you? I think I changed it.
Yeah, it's changed. What
Um,
now?
did all right. So, do you have the email up
Yeah.
on ValentineCast?
No. There's our one comment. There we go.
Okay.
Somebody did a comment, and I don't even know her name. I don't know her
A comment where
name.
on the website?
Yeah, I read it to you, but I'll
Were you
put
gonna
it
read
on
it on
here.
the air? Right.
Yeah.
I starred the popcorn guy.
Okay. Are you gonna talk about him?
That's the email I was telling you about.
Okay. Yes, that's what I was saying.
Really?
I'm sorry. I had a rough night.
I mean, I know.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
But see, this is another reason why we think about not. I think about not doing it late. Because that was a joke back in the day.
And I stopped yawning.
You did.
It looks like I have no hair when I wear a ponytail.
Well, take it out of the ponytail.
No.
Oh, you felt like
It's
being
too
young today. You
long.
feel like being young today, didn't you?
No, I just had to wear it up. I had it up yesterday, so I decided to just keep it up.
You said, oh yeah, you said before you like wearing it like that because
Because I look young.
you look young. Cause
Nah.
when we go to see the kids, they met you for the first time.
This is true. I didn't want to seem like the old stepmom.
You're just like, I'm gonna wear my hair back.
Yep, so I can look young.
So I can look young.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. But I doubt it makes me look any younger. So.
You look beautiful, babe.
Well, thanks. Babe.
All right. With that, and let me mute. Man, I need to figure out why the lights are flickering in here. Like, seriously.
They don't flicker anywhere else, right? It's probably bad wiring
Or a bulb.
or a bulb. But no, because all of them are flickering.
That's true.
So I think it's wiring.
That's my one password locking. Okay. Okay. Oh. I guess my weird smile to you didn't cue you in. Oh, you weren't looking at me?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't know we were going to start. You didn't tell me.
I didn't?
Nope.
I did.
I wasn't ready then. Oh,
I guess my weird
good.
smile to you didn't.
I thought you were doing it again. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I was
Hold
all
on.
ready and everything.
Yeah, I need to check something. Make sure I don't have... Is my boost down? Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast with your completionist couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is Monday, February 25th, 2013.
And this is episode 96 in the mix.
It sounds like one of those old radio stations. 96 in the mix.
96 in the mix. This is your DJ, JJ Valentine and Renee Valentine. We're going to be doing a little bit of the quiet storm, so just sit back, relax, and get your lady and let's roll. So
You missed your calling. Yeah.
I really want to be a disc jockey. Did I
Yeah.
ever tell you that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, more than just the DJ of parties and stuff like that. I actually want to be a radio personality. So,
You can
um,
still be that
I
if you
know,
really
I know,
want to.
and
I will support you every step of the
I
way.
know you would, and you also know that back in North Carolina, I did do a few radio commercials.
I remember that.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, eh, yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
Stop messing with
I'm
me.
not. Anyway, hi everybody. So we're having a little private conversation. Doesn't include anybody else. Hi.
Hey,
We're back again. A little later than normal
yeah, we're an hour later today, and
because I had some splurge food because it's weigh-in day.
oh yeah, we went to
So yeah,
Bob Evans.
Bob Evans. We were gonna go to IHOP, but yeah, there was a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
So
there was the GPS, the map tool was telling us it's gonna take like 22 minutes, and it's usually like a 12-minute drive.
hmm
And Bob Evans has some good
they
pancakes,
do have good pancakes.
compared to you know, what I like about Bob Evans more than IHOP
What's that?
is that they have a thicker consistency, so when they hold the syrup, they don't fall apart. The
Yeah.
pancakes from IHOP, they will fall apart
Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were
if you
kind
let
of split. Yeah,
if you let
yeah.
them sit too long in the syrup.
Yeah.
Syrup.
Syrup. Syrup.
Syrup.
Sipping on some
Sipping
scissor.
scissor. Sipping,
Um,
sipping, 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 sipping on some
so,
scissor.
yeah, I had pancakes and bacon. And how I eat my pancakes and bacon, I cut off a piece of pancake and then I put a piece of bacon on top. I just eat the whole thing. It's so good.
And
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 then
she's a opponent to chocolate and
that
pancakes
is so gross. Chocolate chip pancakes can go to hell because
and
they're gross.
and Renee's a opponent to blueberry pancakes, I would think.
Not as much. It depends. If they're
Right.
Jiffy blueberry pancakes, no. If you put real blueberries in my pancakes, you better get out. That's all I gotta say.
Right. But Renee is a proponent of bacon filled pancakes.
Man, throw them on the griddle. I will eat me some bacon filled pancakes.
So
So I am.
maybe one day we'll try to put some strips
Oh, we
because
get bacon from Stevens and Stevens.
right, and
Right.
I make those big old fat pancakes.
You do. I only need one. If you, it's like the size of a huge dinner plate.
It is.
But so yeah, it was good, and I went over my budget, and it was glorious.
Yeah, I went on my budget as well. I slammed down I think four
Yeah,
pancakes.
I ate for dinner what I normally
We eat all
almost
day.
eat in a whole day.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. Good stuff cost. But we are not here to talk about pancakes for an hour. We are here to talk about us and what we do.
The weekend wrap up.
Look at you taking clues. I'm so proud of you.
Oh man, I am up on it.
So this weekend, we played Borderlands. Jay, how much Borderlands did we play last week? You tell the
So
people.
for last week, the total number of hours we played in Borderlands
I remember what you said.
was almost 26 hours.
Yep. In 1 week.
In 1 week.
So you can imagine we played a lot of Borderlands.
Yeah, we did, and we're about six. Well, before we got the season pass, we were about 60% through Borderlands, give or
Is it
take.
60? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think there's 23, 24 chapters, and we're on chapter 16, so
Okay.
we're over halfway. And then we picked up the DLC, the season pass, so they already have I think 3, maybe 4 DLCs out.
So we stumbled upon one and just started doing it. It
Yep.
was it the creator of the badass creator of badassery or something like
Badass,
that?
yeah,
Badassitude or something
yeah,
like that.
the badass creator of Badassitude.
Yeah. So that was fun. So we started on that, and I think Borderlands is the game that I could play every single day and never get tired of it. It's so much fun, especially since I'm doing co-op with you.
Right.
It makes it super fun.
And
So,
and that's that is one of the best ways to play Borderlands 2. Just hands down. I mean, even Borderlands. It's just one of the best ways to play it. If you haven't played Borderlands in co-op, then you're missing out on some some awesome loot for one, and then
Mm-hmm.
also just the fun of playing it with your friends.
And it's best with four people, like a full group. Then it's so much freaking fun.
Right. And Jeff and just want to say a quick hello to everyone in the chat room.
Hey, everybody.
Today we have Wrestling Willpower, Ever Studious, and Hando with us. And exactly, Ever Studious. If you do get it, and if you get it on PC, let Renee and I know.
Yep.
You know, we'll be
We'll
down to
party
play.
it up. Yeah, because I don't know if Borderlands 2 does it the same way as the original Borderlands. It's like even if you finish all those quests, you can still go with the person on that quest, and
Yeah,
it scales down. So
Yeah.
it's kind of nice.
Yep. So Shaky and Robot Spider Gaming After Grumpy Old Men After Dark, the other podcast that I do. This was their first time actually doing 4 players in Borderlands 2. They missed out on the first one, and he was just like, they were just amazed at how fun it was, and it is fun. I mean, it's broken. It's broken. So
Especially the Necromancer. I will
Yeah.
never adore another class like I love her.
Yep.
The completionist in me is like, yeah.
But one of the things that today when you were busy a little bit, I played solo on my Siren. One of the things that I noticed is that one, you get pause in single player, which is cool.
Oh,
Yep.
that's nice.
Yeah, in single player you get pause,
That makes sense.
and then also because they're up longer. When how I play. I'm a not a run. I'm a running gunner, but if there's a lot of them, I kind of sit back
Snipe.
and not snipe.
Yeah.
They yell a lot of stuff, like
Oh, you can hear what they're
I
saying.
can hear what they're saying and everything else, and it's kind of cool.
Did you hear the one that says, "If you see my wife, tell her that she's a bitch." Sorry for the bad words, but it was so funny. I
Yeah.
just had to freaking laugh.
And then one of the guys when he dies, like, I almost completed my comic book collection.
Yeah, I love the sayings. Like they just do great work.
Well,
and
I was talking
so
more
it's
about
awesome.
the guy before you kill him, the stuff that they yell at you.
Oh yeah,
They yell a lot. It was like, I hear the blood in your legs pumping, because you're running. Because you're running.
Okay, it's still
you
kind
know,
of odd, but yes, yeah.
I mean, it's just kind
They
of cool.
they add little stuff like that, and I love
do.
the little nods to different stuff. Like there was a quest called Rocco's Modern Strife, and I was like, oh, like Rocco's Modern Life.
Right, right.
So it's just a great game.
And the funny part is Torg, Mr. Torg
Mm-hmm.
from the badass creator of Badassitude. He is like Randy,
with the Slim Jim dude.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Do you
Bring it to a Slim Jim.
do you think it's sad that I know him more for the Slim Jim than for wrestling?
No, it's not. It's not, because Saturday morning cartoons. So I mean, I understand. I'm not going to knock you for it.
Thank you.
Even though you were sheltered. But
We're not even gonna get into that subject today.
So and then I cooked a few recipes.
We're gonna talk about those later.
We're gonna talk about those later, and I guess we could have talked about well, it's okay talking about Borderlands in this spot
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. We can skip it later. In fact, we
Right.
don't, we didn't even write it down for later because we knew we were gonna talk about it. So.
Right, because I mean, hell, I mean that's what we did.
Yeah, and I have no shame.
Right, and then but on Saturday we did go to the store 4 times or 3 times
Three times.
because we
apparently.
kept forgetting stuff.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We do seriously have to go back out, but whatever. It
Right.
is what it is.
Yep. So made some recipes and stuff like that. Played some games. Watched some TV.
Mm-hmm. We
And
knocked some.
you know what?
Out.
We didn't play Borderlands the whole time. We knocked some TV out.
Yeah, we did.
So we did a lot of other stuff.
I mean, but yeah.
the
so
majority of it
was Borderlands.
was Borderlands.
I mean, can't even lie about that.
Right.
It could, because if we watched TV as much as we played Borderlands, we would have completed a lot of stuff off our DVR. Just
But
saying.
yeah, there was a big announcement next week that we're going to talk about in the
Technology.
last weekend tech. So last Wednesday was the big announcement day for Sony.
This is old news now. See,
It is
that's
old
another
news.
thing is old news.
Yep, this is old news,
But we're gonna talk about it.
and we're going to talk about it here because, our listeners only listen to our podcast, so, they don't know. They get all the news from our show.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we are the news hub of the world around
Right,
here.
right.
But so yeah, so I am not gonna lie. I am a PlayStation fangirl.
So yeah,
I am
so
a console PlayStation fangirl. Like
hmm
totally.
so
Like.
if you were sleeping under a rock and you
Mhm.
didn't hear about it, PlayStation 4 was announced last Wednesday, in a boring 2 hour long. Well, yeah, I guess it was.
The
The
first
first
hour was
hour was boring.
boring.
It
Oh
was
my
boring.
gosh, so much
So
talking about stuff I didn't care about.
right, and most of the time, they usually try to. They just do stuff backwards. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so bad. The second half, the people presenting the games, it was a little awkward, but
Right, right,
whatever. Um, but it's like Microsoft wants to market the Xbox as a media center,
right.
and PlayStation and I mean Sony was like, okay, this is your gaming machine. It's like,
Well, that
and
and they
they
had
showed a lot of
they showed
games.
a lot of games, and it was a little social.
Yeah.
They do a little. They do more. They kind of gear theirs more towards social, where it's like you can share 5 minute or 5 second clips of video
Mhm.
or something like that, and share screenshots straight from the game, and then people can watch you play a game and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
So
and like and supposedly the big climax was when Chris Metzen came out, and everybody was like, "What?"
why is Chris Metzen at
Woo!
this place?
And it turned out to be
Because
lamest of lame of lame.
because they make PC games. So Blizzard is taking a footstep
Mhm.
into the console. Well,
They
back
start
into
back
the
into it.
back
There
into the
you go. Yeah.
console. Sorry, everybody,
Oh,
stop.
please don't send angry
Just
emails,
stop writing your
please.
email. Because they did Lost Wars. Okay, here we go.
And the yeah, you said Lost Wars,
Lost
the
the
Viking
Vikings are
war.
so
Yeah,
Lost
yeah, Lost
Vikings,
Vikings. That's
and
what it
then
is.
they also did the Crash and Ration Racer or something like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact name, so you can send an email on that if you want to, because I'm not going to look it up right now. But then they showed some Destiny
What
stuff.
we didn't even say what it was.
Oh, Diablo 3 is coming to the
Diablo
console.
3 is coming to the console, which
Yep.
is a big letdown because I'm not gonna play again. So
But the
whatever.
funny thing is that you get 4 player local co-op on.
But you couldn't get it
Yep.
on
Yep.
PC, which is
Yep.
stupid. But
And it's kind of weird that they're going to kind of get an offline type play,
mhm.
whereas with the PC, because we have the real money auction house, they are not allowing the offline play, which
Mhm.
eh, yeah, yeah, no. Um, yeah, and Hando did make a point. Metzen was the only
He was.
non-scripted
I think
dude
yeah, the scripted and the stupid jokes. There were a couple little scripted jokes that were kind of
for
lame. So
Metzen or from other
no, no,
folks.
no. For the other folks. I mean, I
Yeah.
like Chris Metzen.
And then what always got me was everybody would come up, well, I have to follow that. I have
Yeah.
to follow that. How am I going to follow
I was
that?
like,
Really?
okay, what came before you wasn't that exciting,
Yeah,
so I'm
just get
sure
up
you'll be
there
just fine.
and do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all these different game companies, battling against each other. But anyway, so Destiny, you were talking about Destiny.
Yeah, Bungie's game, Destiny, that they did finally show some gameplay, I'm told. I guess that
I
was
saw
actual
it.
gameplay.
Yeah, supposedly, but I don't think so.
But they were there. They talked about it, and they're actually doing like some PlayStation specific type games and
Mhm.
everything else. Whereas, I guess they're gonna do the same thing for Xbox. Um, but I'll tell you this: one of the things that happened, and we'll talk about this in media.
Mhm.
With their announcement and their promise and stuff, not their promise, but the promising look at the PlayStation 4 did finally make me step up and get PlayStation Plus for
Yeah,
for
we
for
did.
for the household. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that, and we'll talk about
Hey,
that.
but I'll tell you the most exciting part for me for the announcement that was probably just a blip that like wasn't even a blip on anybody's radar.
What was that?
New Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 4. I
Oh
am
yeah,
so pumped.
and
I'm
I
a Square Enix fangirl
and I'm
as
pretty
well. So
sure you're also pumped about the announcement we heard today about Kingdom Hearts remake,
Ja,
the
I
1.5.
love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Freaking love that game. I keep intending to go back and play too,
Um.
but you know how that goes.
Yep. And I honestly and Jeff has a question in the chat room. Who was the dude that revealed the controller in specs? He was strange. I'll say this: all those folks that were up there, I knew no one except for Chris Metzen. So, the dude for Final Fantasy, I didn't know him, but I can't remember his name.
Hmm.
But I will say that
Oh, sorry.
I was, huh?
I was I was gonna say who it
Oh,
was.
who was it?
His last name is Mark Cerny. Cerny.
Okay.
Cerny.
Um,
Lead
but
PS4 system.
but I will say that the trailer for Final Fantasy was pretty cool.
Oh,
It had dragons.
I know dragons, and you know how
Yep.
you throw dragons in. I'm like, just take my money, take all my money.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. So, all right, with that, we're going to jump right into a little bit of media. And where's my media button at? What is up with that?
We're
Oh,
so not prepared.
there it is.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
You know what? I'm going to reorder my buttons because before I put the new bumpers in, I had them all ordered nicely in order.
Maybe you should make some more with your voice.
Maybe. I probably will.
What?
And a big shout out to Joker and Thief podcast. What's
Yep.
up, y'all?
Hey. That's awesome.
I'm excited to hear some bumpers from you guys. Because I heard that's going down, and you guys should check them out. You know, Joker and Thief podcast.
Yeah.
You can find them on the Stitchers and all that other good stuff. So,
Well, some of you may say, Jay and Renee, why do you keep doing movies by chance if you never watch your movies?
babe, I got a question.
What?
Why are we gonna keep rolling for movies if we're not gonna watch the movies?
Because I like challenges.
You like
And,
challenges,
and weirdly, watching a movie when I have all this other crap to do is a challenge.
right?
And I fail for the most part. If this was an RPG, I'd be like still stuck at level 3.
You think so?
Fighting with the wooden stick. Because
So-
it's not that great.
So we didn't get to watch Freezer Burn.
No, we
which
didn't
was-
watch Freezer
which we
Burn.
think was a recommendal.
Yeah, well,
Um,
maybe this week it'll be something we really want to watch.
you know what? Did they
But it
change?
shouldn't have to be.
Did they change my queue?
Why? Is it all messed up?
It says your list now,
Maybe they.
and when you go to your list, it doesn't.
Oh well, we can.
It shows you.
We can. We can
Really?
probably talk. So is.
They redid their website.
All right. Well, we can skip that.
No,
No. Okay.
it's not numbered. What is going
If it's
on?
if it's not numbered, we can't do it because this whole thing is numbers. I give you a number, you tell me a movie. So no movies by chance this week.
Oh, wait a minute.
We're gonna watch some Simpsons. That is.
Hold on. You can keep talking.
Okay.
Because this is
Anyway, I
kicking
wanted
me
to
off.
while he's really getting tripped out, I'll talk to you about Fanhattan. Fanhattan, for those of you all who don't know, it is a app on the iPhone and the iPad. It helps you track shows, movies. You can find out where to watch them. You can find out different names of different episodes, stuff like that. So, and I use it a lot to help keep track of all the billions and billions of TV that I watch. And you can set up a watch list and all this. Well, turns out they're building a website, which they were only iOS only, I think they were on Android too. But they're building out a website, and it's in beta, and you have to get an invite. And Jay and I both got invites, and the freaking website is slick. Like, it's really nice, and they're in beta, so there are bugs everywhere. So I give my feedback, and they actually respond to you and take it into account, and they're working on some things. So I'm excited about it. And so if you would rather do the web version instead of the app version, keep a lookout for that. So Fanhattan, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, they must have changed the way they do it.
Okay.
But hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
What are you
7,
doing?
8, 9, 10. 10 across. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
I don't understand why why they did this.
Um, 122. Is that the one at the
One,
very
two,
end?
three. One, two, three,
Movies by chance takes a little bit
four,
longer
five, six,
these days because Netflix messed everything up.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You said 120 what?
122.
121, 122. Half Nelson.
Half Nelson?
Yep, has Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
It is from 2006.
Hey, girl.
An improbable friendship between drug-addicted educator Dan Dune and streetwise kid Dre may lead them to deliverance or destruction. It has um, Sharika Eaps in it also. And this is there until Friday.
Eeps? Is it EPPS? I wonder if it's
EPPS, yep.
I wonder if that's
It's the black dude. You seen him
Omar
before.
Epps?
No, it's not Omar. It's
Oh.
you know his face.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
So now that we have our movie, we will attempt to watch it. And we probably didn't watch our movie because we were watching TV. And we actually finished the second season of Hell on Wheels. And it came on in September, and we're just not finishing it up. So, yeah. But it's such a good show. Hell on Wheels is one of those shows where it keeps you on your toes. There are some things you know that are about to happen, but they really surprise you. And it's a really good show. Common is excellent in the movie. So if you haven't seen Hell on Wheels, it comes on AMC. And so I think you can watch it on Hulu, maybe. I'm not positive.
Right,
but it's really good.
I'm sorry.
I haven't talked this much on the podcast in so long.
I know.
I can't take it.
How does it feel to
It's nerve-wracking being the center of attention. I need you to take the attention off.
This
of
is
me.
really throwing me off because
Well,
here's my question.
It doesn't matter
No,
now.
I have a question I know, but because this is breaking news, babe.
Okay.
All right, because Netflix changed their website.
You just bring it up because you want to talk about it.
I do want to talk about it because I'm curious if anyone else out there has experienced this too, that they recently changed the way that the queue is laid out. You can't even see the lines and it had your numbered queue and stuff like that. It's like you can't even put in if you want to bump something up to the top or if you want to sort your list and stuff like that.
Numbers are so 2007.
And, you know, I just don't understand why.
Because it's slicker to not have anything.
Why?
I don't know. Minimalism? I don't know.
It's not minimalism because they got them big old buttons and stuff
well,
like that.
Well, then why don't you respond back to them and say, you all suck and you need to go back to what you were doing before.
All right. I will.
Okay.
So Netflix, y'all suck.
So the Oscars happened last night, which we didn't watch except for the last couple of awards.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we did because as soon as we turned it on, we see Jennifer Lawrence winning the Oscar.
Yep, for Best Actress.
Best Actress for Silver Linings Playbook. And then we promptly see her trip and fall, going up the steps.
Right.
And she handled it so well.
She did.
And for those of y'all who don't know, she is from my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
And no, I have no idea who she is. But I like how she carries herself. She doesn't have that plastic facade that a lot of actors have. Especially in the interview after she won the Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
People were asking her stupid questions like, tell me how you got ready for this night. She was like, what do you mean? I got up, I took a shower, I tried on my dress. And like someone else asked her, I can't remember what they asked her. It was something, why did you trip up the steps? She was like, have you seen this dress?
Right.
So, and she flipped off a reporter when he did a little dig at her, telling her not to trip.
Or did you drink? Did you trip because you were drinking?
Yeah. So she flipped him off. But I like her. She just seems like a normal person. I'm sure that'll change the next couple of years. But I think, and plus she's super, super cute. She is so cute.
Right.
So yeah, she's like almost my girl crush, but other people come before her.
Like Rashida Jones.
You know what? I like I like Jennifer Lawrence more than Rashida, even
Right.
though Rashida's super pretty.
And you know, and the big drama for another big drama last night was The Onion, who's a satirical. You know, they do satire, funny news and stuff like that, and they could be kind of crude and everything else. You know, but apparently they crossed in line last night where they called the young black lady. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if she was black, but the young girl
Mm-hmm.
that played in Beast of in the
Beasts of the Southern
of the Southern
Wilds.
Wilds. They call her the C word, and she's only 9 years old.
Yeah.
And you know, and they were trying to be funny with it and stuff
I'm not
like
even
that.
sure where the funniness of that, even if it was a 25-year-old woman, they said,
Right,
it's still not funny. So
right,
I don't, so whoever did that needs to be put on
right,
desk
right,
duty away from everybody else.
right. So they end up, you know, they deleted the tweet an hour later, and then all of a sudden, hour later after they put it up, and then the CEO, I think, issued an apology on their Facebook page and stuff like that. And some people are like, um, issuing an apology doesn't get you out of the j- get out of jail free card.
Right.
And I was like, and they also said they apologized. They also said that they're going to deal with the folk that did it, and they're going to look at how they do manage social media
Yeah.
posting and stuff like that.
Satire doesn't mean that you can be a prick. That's not
Right,
what that means.
right.
So,
And the thing that I was going to was that I'm not sure what else more they could do. I mean, they're not going to shut the Onion down, you
so
know.
people are outraged, and it's
Right,
like, I don't know what they want them to do.
right,
You can be outraged, fine, but don't expect them to do any more than what they've done. So,
right. Exactly, exactly.
and guess what's coming up on Tuesday?
Oh,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yep,
Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Tomb Raider.
yep.
Tomb Raider's coming out, and it's a prequel to the whole entire series.
Right.
So this is her origin, where she's like a teenager, I think. And I'm so excited because I'm sure if you've heard this podcast, you know how much I love Tomb Raider. So uh, I don't know when I'm going to be able to watch TV next week,
Uh-huh.
or
Right.
or eat, or sleep, and work. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go to work.
Yep.
But so yeah, I'm super excited. So next, so the podcast after next, you'll hear some happy things, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so also the Wild Patch 5.2 is coming up. Um,
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be.
we did.
So that's why it's on here, and I should have taken it off.
Okay.
It was supposed to come last Tuesday,
Oh, we
but
thought.
we
that-
thought it was.
Right. Right.
But they're skipping it to, we don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that because I'm going to jump in. I haven't been playing WoW a lot. I'm trying to get a lot of my other games, caught up. So
Right.
it's fine.
And
WoW will always be there.
And just to answer Hendo's question, Tomb Raider is going to be on PC as well.
Yes.
You can pick it up at Steam if you want to pre-order it. Renee actually picked it up on the PlayStation 3 because I'm getting her the collector's edition for her birthday.
Yes, because they don't have the PC collector's edition. Only in the UK do
Right.
they have it, which really sucks because
Right.
but I've resolved, like, I'm enjoying looking forward to playing it on the PlayStation 3.
Right.
So I think that's fine. So yeah. So thank you. So WoW, yeah. I hope WoW's great. I really do.
Yep. And then also they made the announcement last week about BlizzCon. It's going to be in November, the first week of November. That's all I know. It's probably going to. It usually starts that first Friday in November. So that's coming up. They announced that. People are excited. They said that the rooms all booked up within 15 minutes?
Well, I heard someone say 15 minutes, but I bet they were exaggerating. But I'm pretty sure they booked up rather quickly.
Right, right. So if you didn't get your ticket to Anaheim, you may have missed out, but you.
Well, yeah, but people will find somewhere.
Oh yeah, but you can find somewhere. There's
it
places
just takes
all
some
around.
work. It's not so easy anymore. But so yeah, so BlizzCon, that's another year I won't be going.
Yep.
Unless I win the lottery, I ain't going.
Right.
So
And so PlayStation Plus has been something that we've sought after for a while, and we finally sat down and we did it this past week. And PlayStation Plus is awesome. So for $50 a year, you get access to 13 free games every month. And you can keep those games in your library as long as your membership is available. So it's like I can't say Xbox Gold. It's a premium service that you pay for, similar to Xbox Gold, but not the same thing because you don't get games with Xbox Gold, not that I know of. So that we were excited about that, and that's exactly what we got. As soon as we got it, I started downloading a bunch of games, and we're gonna talk about some of those games.
Yep, we are.
One of the first games that we downloaded was Quantum Conundrum. This is a game that I knew that I've seen on Steam, and I thought about getting, and I knew that Renee would absolutely love this game because it is much like the game that she adores a lot, which is
Portal.
Right. So the setting, and they're also done by one of her favorite producers, is Square Enix, the makers of Final Fantasy and other great games.
So yeah, it's a cute little puzzle game. You have to figure out how to get from one room to the next, much like Portal. And it's a really, really cute game. And I told Jay, I can't believe games are still coming out that bring something new to the table. After, all these years of games, what 40, 45 years of games, I think. I'm just guessing, guys. But yeah, like they keep surprising me because it has a mechanic which I've never seen before.
Right.
Which is, it just enthralls me when I see that.
Right. And Quantum Conundrum, I mean, it's much like Portal, and it's like Portal. Okay, let me rephrase. It's like Portal 2 because for Portal 2 you had different types of guns.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, different colors. Yeah.
Different colors,
Yeah.
and then the first Portal, you still had different colors.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, but Portal 2 had more things you had to use, like running across degrees.
Well, yeah, you also use stuff here too.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's is it a spoiler to say the mechanic? I don't know.
No.
Okay,
I don't think so.
So it has this invention where you can change the gravity in the room.
Right.
You can either make everything really light or you can make everything super heavy.
Right.
And it's so cute when you change from light to heavy. The pictures will change from dark and like rock and roll and dark, and then if you change it to light, and then everybody's wearing pink bunny costumes and holding lollipops and balloons. It's so funny. And the crates change. When it's really heavy, they turn like iron.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a really cute game.
Yep.
I recommend it to you if you like puzzles.
Right. And then another game that we downloaded was Closure. It's an indie game that's out, and it's also a puzzler as well. It's 2D though, so Renee doesn't care too much for this.
Meh.
But I enjoy.
I like some 2D games.
Right.
But,
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You do because you enjoy World of Goo. And those puzzle games and stuff like that. So it's in the aspect of I can't even explain it. I mean, you're trying to get to the exit of a room, and you have to carry a light with you, and you can't walk into the darkness because if you walk into the darkness, you'll fall off. So the light is what shows you or helps you guide your way through this dark place. So that was Closure. I played probably like 15, 30 minutes of it and everything else. I'm looking forward to playing it a little bit more. Another game that we downloaded that I was hoping to go back and relive my childhood on was Mega Man 9 and 10.
How'd that go, Jay?
I cannot believe that games today have made me soft the way that I am.
Games were hard.
Games were hard back then. They were extremely hard
and
back
they were
then.
very unforgiving.
Very unforgiving. So
yeah.
I played Mega Man 9. And for you young folk that may not know about Mega Man 9, think of you should know Mario. You know what? I should have. If you listen to this, you know what Mega Man is. Okay, so you have to find out. You have all these bosses you have to beat, right? Mm-hmm. And it's funny, they don't say here go to beat Tornado Man before you go beat Water Man.
Yeah, they don't stay.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't baby you.
They don't. So if you go to Water Man before you go to Tornado Man, and you need a tornado, you won't know. You just be bumping your head against the wall. You'll die 3 times, and you start back over. Then you go to Tornado Man. You're like, oh, Tornado Man, after I beat him, he gives me a special ability that can make me fly over water. I'm just making this up as I go. But I'm telling you, as Ever Studio said in the chat room, Mega Man is a mental stress test. And yes, it is. And how many deaths did I have before I chucked the controller to TV? None, because I stopped playing. I stopped playing because I was like, you know what? I'm done.
You're like, I'm done.
And
they have walkthroughs, of course.
Yeah, they had walkthroughs, and you know what? I said, you know what? I'm done. And I've grown soft. I've grown soft with games because I played those games crazy back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Mario, weirdly, is the kind of game I hate now.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I loved it back then. So.
Good Lord. So, I'm about as aggravated about that as I still am about the Netflix queue.
you can't be aggravated at Mega Man for being Mega Man.
Yeah, I can be. I can't believe.
How you gonna be mad at them because you've gone soft on games?
Dude, I'm not mad at Mega Man. I'm mad at games now because they made it soft.
We need to play everything on super hard.
You know,
that's what we need to do.
And maybe if they did that, maybe us older folks wouldn't be gaming anymore.
This is true.
We'd be like, well, we're done. Screw it. Done. I'm gonna go make some pottery. Yeah.
And read a book in the library. So then you got an awesome, cute little game.
Yep.
The last one.
We finally got to pick up Little Big Planet 2, and I'm excited about it. I mean, it's super cute, and even that one, I will say, that's Mario-ish in my mind, but there's a collection aspect to it, and then also because the way that they put your score up against everybody else that's on your friends list or in the world to show you how well or how bad you did. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, even in Little Big Planet, I have to deal with some competition of if I didn't get everything like everybody else. But it's super cute.
But you don't like that when you tilt the controller.
Yes.
He tilts his head because he was running with his head back. And we're like, okay, I don't remember him running like that. But
yeah, he was like head thrown back. Like I was like, what is going on? So I sat forward and I put the controller between my legs to, because I was just getting uncomfortable because I was leaning. I was slouching in the couch, and then all of a sudden my head went straight and then it went down. I was like, what is this? And so basically when you move the controller this way, you control your head, and if you hold the bumpers, they control your arms, and it's just
super cute.
Super cute.
So that's
crazy.
On our.
And I made him do some adult things that Renee didn't find funny.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. So,
and then
so much media.
There was one more that we downloaded that we didn't get to play. Was the Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, I played Ratchet and Clank a long time ago.
We did download that complete series.
I would like that.
Yeah.
The complete. So wow, I have so many games to play.
Yeah.
Can I just quit my job and play?
Yeah. You want to quit your job and play?
No, I want to talk about our next topic, which is
the fridge is not prepared.
Food.
So great job, Jay. This is our weight loss update for Team Valentine for week 34. Jay has lost.
I lost 1.8. I lost 1.8 pounds for a total of 85.6 pounds.
Yes, and I lost 1 pound for a total of 81.8, which brings us to 2.8 for the week. Grand total 167.4.
Ooh,
yeah. I think it'd be awesome when we hit 200. You would have done most of the heavy lifting for that, but I think it'd be really awesome.
I'm excited that you're really close to your goal.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to me, but
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, because this has been 34 weeks. I mean, it's 8 months. Roughly if you do 4 week months. So since August, August, September, October, November, December, January,
Mm.
February.
8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this for 8 freaking months.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I didn't do the frog pants, so that's yeah. But Jay got the cooking bug.
I did. So every Thursday, Renee and I work from home, and then I don't know. I think like 3 weeks ago we started this whole let's make a crock pot meal on Thursday. So by the time we're through with work, we can just eat, and then while we're working, we get to smell the food while it's cooking,
Mhm.
and it just fills the house. So this week was my week to find a meal to make in the crock pot. Basically, what I made a Hungarian goulash that I found on an awesome website, and basically, I went and got the meat and the Hungarian paprika that was used for it, and all the ingredients. And what were your thoughts on the Hungarian goulash, babe?
I liked it. I thought it was gonna be like a cream based, but it wasn't, and it was good over
Egg
noodles.
noodles,
And we had a
extra wide,
extra
extra
extra wide.
wide.
It was really good. Had a nice. Uh, uh, it tasted like the seasoned rye bread because they were in there. Of course, that's why it
Right,
tasted like it. But
right.
it was a different kind of taste. And we
Yep,
had a dinner party. All of my family came over and they had some, and my dad ate it. And my
yep.
dad is very meat and potatoes, very plain type food. So I was surprised that he liked it. So
Right.
yeah.
Yep. So
So
so we had the
that was
family
good.
over on Thursday to enjoy a great meal with us and stuff like that, which was great. And then yesterday, um Renee made a chicken quesadilla on Saturday, which she's gonna
Meh.
talk about. Well, you know what? Go ahead and talk about the chicken quesadilla.
Because I interrupted you with my man
No,
anyway.
because it'll just flow.
Yeah, so I like quesadillas, and I'm always looking for a healthier alternative to making them, and I thought I had found it, but I didn't read correctly. It was 390 calories for a quesadilla, and I was like, all right, it's
Right.
perfect. 290. And then when we got home and I looked at it a little more closely, I was like, oh crap, that's for one tortilla folded over.
Right.
Crapola. So I adjusted it a little bit and it wasn't as bad. It was like 20 calories more, but it wasn't as good as it would have been
Hmm.
the other way. But so I'm abandoning that until I find a better one. So you will not see that one posted up. It did not turn out as well as I would like.
And so, what happened? Reason I had Renee go first was that we had went to Costco and got a rotisserie chicken for the chicken quesadilla, and we only used one breast of it, so only one side of it,
Hmm.
and then we had all this chicken left over, and I was like, what can we do with the rest of this chicken? And then we went to Kroger, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make chili sometime this week. I don't know when. I really made chili before?
Yeah.
I have.
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
We
so,
have made it like several times,
well,
I
I'm talking
think.
about for me. Have I made it? I probably haven't made homemade.
I think you have.
Okay, anyway. So I was like, I decided to make some chicken chili. So I used the leftover chicken. I stripped it all off the bird and stuff like that, and put all as much fat as I could. Put in some chili beans, kidney beans, add a little corn, some chili powder and stuff, and I actually added some cinnamon because that's the part that makes chili Cincinnati style,
Right.
quote unquote. Um, so I did that, and we had it yesterday, and it was quite delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was a little, it was spicy, but it wasn't too spicy for me.
Right.
But I really enjoyed it. It
Yep.
was good.
Yep.
Nami.
All right. Well, that's the food that we had. For those recipes, aside from the quesadillas, you'll find on our website later this week as we get
Hmm.
them posted up and stuff like that. So let's jump right into a little bit of Johnny Fighter.
Valentine's odds and ends.
Aw, how nice is that?
Yep.
Sounds so beautiful.
Here we go. And I have to say real quick that this is a little song by John Anelio, Echoes of Espers, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But it's time for birthdays. So we have some birthday shout-outs that we want to do. We have a shout-out to Ike, who is Shaky's son.
Yep. That was Friday. Happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy late birthday, Ike.
Happy late birthday. That little guy is amazing.
He's smart,
He
too.
is very smart.
He can play video games like
Yep.
really well. It's crazy.
Yep. So Shaky, as some of you may know, is one of the co-hosts of Grumpy Old Men After Dark, a good friend of ours that came and stayed with us during my sickness and during Thanksgiving. So mad shout outs to Jake. And we have a big shout out to little man Ben.
Ben.
Yep. And
It's your birthday.
it's your birthday, Ben. He is
Happy
2.
birthday, Ben.
Yep. He is 2 today. He is the son of Mike Andrews. He turned 2 today. And then Lisa Curley, our good friend from AIE, also known as Zoot.
Hey, Zoot.
Her
Aw.
birthday is on Wednesday. So
Happy early birthday, Zoot.
yep. So I got a little music going on here. That's kind of country a little bit, geeky a little bit, because I am going to talk a little bit about a black Canadian. This is going to be the last one for this month. Maybe. I might carry on. I don't know.
You know,
It's
you gotta
been
keep the culture.
interesting.
Black history is not just for 1 month.
It's just not for 1 month.
You don't know how many times we've heard that. But anyway.
So I got an email from Jeff Sire, and he shared a CBC article with me that came out for Black History Month in Canada, and the one that when I was flipping through was one that I was already studying on and thinking about. It's a guy by the name of John Ware, and he was an African American and later a black Canadian cowboy. Best remembered for his ability to ride and train horses and for bringing the first cattle to southern Alberta.
Horses.
In 1882, helping to create the province's important ranching industry. He was born into slavery in South Carolina. After the American Civil War, he left the Carolinas for Texas, where he learned the skills of a rancher and became a cowboy.
And he rode horses.
Yep, he did.
That's so lovely.
You can read more about him either on Wikipedia or just click the link in the show notes, which will take you to Wikipedia. And after one of the cool things that I found out was that the Canada Post issued a commemorative stamp featuring him to celebrate Black History Month.
That's the stamps you were talking
in 2012. And you know my handle is Cowboy.
It is.
CAOBOI.
It is.
And I thought, how fitting. I want to order some stamps from the Canada Post,
And just have them, yeah.
and have them here. I think it's kind of cool.
Well, we have tons of people in Canada.
Yep, give them a little bit of love back to my Canadian brothers and sisters. What up, represent.
All those foreigners up there. It's like so weird to think of them as foreigners,
Yep.
even though they don't live in. It's weird. I have a weird mind.
Yep, and I have to say a shout out to Terpster also for doing an awesome thing for me. My son is enthralled with Yardcast, which Terpster.
I hope he's not gonna hear this.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave it alone.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he may listen. So, sorry, folks. I just pulled a Scott Johnson on you.
Yeah, we'll tell you next week.
So, Terps, if you're listening, thanks, buddy.
Jeppy.
Oh, I'm not looking at my notes. I'm
Apparently.
discombobulated. But go ahead.
Jeffy is out of the hospital and he is back home. He was ill for a while and everybody was really worried about him. But Jeppy is back and I adore him. His humor is right up my alley. He's a very, very nice person. And we wish him all the good health in the world.
Definitely,
we
man.
definitely want to keep him around.
Speaking of Jeppy, you know what we didn't do?
Oh,
We didn't do a try this.
Are we going to do it?
Why
I can go
not?
grab it. All right, hold on.
All right. So, speaking of Jeppy, we went to the grocery store and we're totally thinking about him. And one of his favorite things were on the shelf in the international section. And Renee's going to get them now. and we were like, we're gonna do this for try this um, for next week. So that's what we're gonna do. Renee ran to go grab these cookies, and the name of these cookies are digestives.
Yeah, that's a horrible, horrible name for a cookie.
Yep.
You probably can see it because it's backwards. But, yeah. So, it's in a, plastic package.
Right.
I probably should have opened this on the way here, but such is life.
I have a knife.
I usually wouldn't resort to this, but we're in the middle of a podcast.
I get to use my knife.
Why are you name your cookie digestives?
Are you gonna put your headphones back on
Yeah. Why don't you put my headphones on?
so you can hear yourself
I don't need to hear
and you can hear the
myself.
music, the awesome music?
Man, that is a hard package to open. They don't
It's
want
not hard.
anybody
I'm not trying to cut the cookie.
Okay.
All right.
This is the original digestives. They had
So-
other kinds.
Yeah. So this is the original digestive. Here.
When you say that, it makes me think of a cookie just filled with fiber.
All right. So this one is broken a little bit. So
That's fine. All right.
all
You want me
right.
to go
So
first?
yeah, go ahead. So we're trying this digestive cookie that our good friend Jeffrey said is awesome, and we're definitely going to. These are like supposed to be awesome. So,
I'll tell you exactly what I thought as soon as I bit into
all
it.
right.
But
So go ahead.
what's the first thing you think of? Graham crackers. This tastes exactly like a graham cracker. I'm sorry to be a bit underwhelmed. Maybe they have other ones that have chocolate on them.
Yep.
So maybe those are a little more overwhelming.
Well, these aren't bad. Like you said.
No, they're good.
I mean,
but they're graham crackers.
so that makes me wonder.
Mhm.
Do they have graham crackers in England, in the UK? Is this the graham cracker?
I'm sure they have graham crackers.
No, you're not sure. So I wonder if this is the graham cracker of the UK.
It's possible. But we
No?
have several different kinds of graham crackers. I wouldn't. I used to eat them like chips or cookies. It was great.
Oh yeah. All right. So that was our try this kind of mixed in with our odds and ends.
It happens.
And we're not doing the podcast of the week, but there are two artists that I want to kind of pimp today. One you've been listening to since we started Odds and Ends is John Anelio. You can find him at johnanelio.com. That is JohnAnealio.com. John Anelio, he is an artist. Kind of think of folks like think of Jonathan Colton, I guess. But he is a sci-fi songwriter. He performs geeky anthems for writers, librarians, lovers of sci-fi, Best Buy customer and robots. His music sounds like John Mayer, Weezer, and James Taylor playing Dungeons and Dragons together on their iPhones. So you can download his music there. His music is for free, or you can pay as you want. It's Creative Commons. That's the music that we've been listening to.
Mm-hmm.
He is awesome. He actually played at Nerdtacular 2012. He opened up for Paul and Storm. He has some really good songs. Really like the guy. So he's very friendly, and just want to pimp him out and just say, go check his music out. And then also for you folks out there, you're going to see a little, not that, but this right here. A good friend of mine, a good friend of ours, I guess we could say he's a good friend, or a friend of ours, Lan Peralta. He does art out there. He does. This is a flip face that I'm showing on my on the live feed, and then I'm gonna update my avatar today for to match this. So this is my flip face. This is, you can see it at flipface.me. Basically, what he does, he takes a picture of you, and he'll make a cartoon character of yourself.
Right.
And then what he does then is he gives it to you for you to put on your social media sites. Only 15 $15 for this. So he does great work, and I really appreciate him doing that. So go check him out. Flipface.me. He also does Monsters by Mail. You can see those at monsterbymail.com. So check him out. It's awesome. So it's just a little shout out to those guys and everything. So people in the community that we enjoy, think that you may enjoy, go check them out. All right. So babe, let's get on ahead and jump right into a little bit of feedback.
Feedback. We got feedback.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have
Oh, excuse me.
You need a sneeze.
Cough switch.
Cough switch, yes.
But you're in here.
I guess it doesn't matter. We have a comment on one of our shows from Monita. And Monita said, wow, you two look great. Freaking amazing. Congrats to you guys. Keep up the good work with your health and the podcast. Well, thanks, Monita.
Yep. And then we also have an email from the Popcorn Man that showed up last week. I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want me to.
Popcorn Man.
The Popcorn Man. Popcorn guy. And we're actually going to write you back, Punk Gopher. He said, hey, Jay and Renee, I thought I heard Renee say that she knew me from somewhere, from something. I was just curious what that was. I didn't want to miss saying hey to someone in game or something. Hold on, make sure he didn't say, don't read this on the air. Okay.
Well, it's too late now.
And then he said, I could send you guys a few bags of different flavors of popcorn to sample. Just let me know where to send them. Too bad you guys go out of town for Thanksgiving. He's usually in this area. I don't want to say too much. Mm-hmm. So they go to a gamer store here.
Oh.
When they come in town and everything else.
Yeah.
Roll of the Die is the store.
Oh no.
It's on Bardstown Road. It's on Bardstown Road.
Oh,
we passed it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's considering going out to N13. Think he's not sure yet, and maybe he'll see us there.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I know him from the Tadpool.
Yeah. So
that's where his name sounded familiar.
Yeah. So we'll definitely be hitting you up for some popcorn.
You like popcorn?
And I'll talk to you too, because he heard me talking about Lincoln, Nebraska, and yes, I lived in Nebraska from 2000 to 2007.
And I visited. Whew! Didn't want to go back there.
Yeah. So, but I guess we want to end the show. How you feel about ending on a little John Anelio?
It's good. I like him.
Okay. All right. So, babe, how can you tell the people how they can
contact us? Damn it!
How can they
it
contact
sounds like
us?
a weird contrast between that and the music.
It does.
If you want to reach us by email, like Punk Gopher did, you can email us at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. You can also see our blog at valentinecast.com, which is see our show notes and our recipes. And if you want to tweet us, the Twitter feed is ValentineCast.
Hey, if you want to call us like Mo did back in the day, you can reach us at 415-75-VCAST. That's 415-758-2278. Video can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. If you want to watch us live, you can do that at twitch.tv/ValentineCast. My Twitter feed is The Cowboy. That is TheCaoboy. And you say that like you say John Ware's occupation, cowboy.
Cowboy.
Renee's Twitter feed is The Ice Flow. That is TheIceFlow. You all have a great week. Want to thank John Anelio for taking us out. Want to thank Pretty Lights Music for bringing us in. You can find those guys. You can find Pretty Lights Music at prettylightsmusic.com. You can get their free music out there, and then you can get John Anelio, like we said, johnanelio.com. Check the show notes.
Check the show notes.
You all have a great week. Thank you, chat room, for hanging out with us.
Bye, chat room. Thank you. You all rock.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. That's a little homely sound to go out on.
Yeah, that was very, very peaceful. Unlike our usual, head banging, just rocking out. type thing. I can't remember
That last part is
my.
gonna be on the show.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, no, it's funny because this is how it's gonna end. Watch this. That's a little homely sound to go out on.
Yeah, that was very peaceful. Unlike our usual, head banging, just rocking out type thing. I hate you so much. Every person hate you, I hate you. That's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate you.
It's okay if you hate me.
That's a bit much to hate you. So.
You use the word hate freely.
Yeah, but it's with love.
I know,
So.
but some people don't. People think so. Some people would think that is very harsh, Renee.
Oh.
Because Danielle said it before. She was like, "That is such a strong word."
Yes, it is, Danielle. It is, but only when you mean it. But okay.
Thank you all for.
Y'all are awesome for coming out.
Yeah,
I fully expect no one to ever come out.
yeah. What you yelling at, Hando?
I know. Made me feel all self-conscious yelling at me.
Oh, I did too. Ever student, my speech teacher did that to me.
Really?
She was like, Jerry, hate is a very strong word. You should say because I was saying I didn't like
Right.
coming to speech therapy
I
because
hate speech
I
therapy.
I wish I could talk like normal people. Mr. Valentine, hate is such a strong word. Now you can say dislike, which was okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I actually liked therapy because it helped a little bit. Plus, it was nice to be around somebody who
Well,
didn't laugh at my stutter. So I actually liked speech therapy, but I didn't like that I had to go. That's what you hated, right? That you had
no.
to
Oh,
go.
I like going because I got out of class. But no, the reason I said I hate it was because it was so um it was it was frustrating
Mm-hmm.
because I couldn't you know my lisp and everything else was
Mm-hmm.
getting frustrating and everything, and I was just totally frustrated.
I
So
can't even tell you have one anymore.
yeah,
The first time we were going to talk on the phone and you told me you had one, I was like, you don't have a list. What the heck is he talking about?
you have a lisp. He lying. Why you lying?
Why you lying, Jay? You see you had a list and you not. What else you lying about?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Monday, February 25th episode.
We already took the trash out.
Hey, I gave another suggestion to Fanhattan.
You did.
I did.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got so distracted with
You
the.
did get a little distracted. I was starting to get a little worried.
I'm telling you, if y'all have Netflix, I want to see.
That's what I'm saying. Go and write an email.
See you, Ever Studios.
Bye. See you later, Jeff. But I mean, you should write an email and be like, look, coming to you.
I
Look,
should be like,
y'all.
coming to you.
They should like have the option to go back to the old way if
Did
you
you
want
go?
to.
Did you go out to the site?
Yeah, same way for me.
That bums me out. Like, you know what? But that bums me out
I'm
a lot.
sorry.
And I guess what I could do, I guess I don't know.
I told you write an email. I know it seems like a lot of
I
work.
don't like writing emails.
Well, how are they gonna know that you're unhappy with what they've done if you don't write an email?
I used all my words today.
Alright. 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 Maybe I can maybe I can email them for you.
No, I just need to quit being lazy.
Hey, will you send me the name of that song that John and Emilio did on the...
I will, babe. I got you, babe. Where? Oh, I closed it out. Shoot. The three songs I used.
No, no. Oh, on the outro?
Yeah, I used three
Oh,
songs. Oh, well,
okay.
for the outro was
Yeah.
Echoes of Espers. Um, Echoes
Echoes of...
of Espers. Espers.
Okay. Because I had to put that on the outro music because we changed
Because you're awesome. Um, did I extract that?
it.
I did extract
We
that.
need a freaking... Oh, excuse me. We need a freaking
We had a long night last night.
Yeah, we did. It was a bad night for me. We need a
Mm.
picture. Do you have a particular picture that you would like to use?
Um, um, sure. Let's see. Let's go to Google Images. I'm gonna say
That's
completion.
what I always did.
Eh, mm, mm. You know what?
Yeah, I'm sharing that Alicia Keys with you. Okay.
Okay. The completionist in me is
Like,
like, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Let me flip over here real quick to the chat room because I want to see y'all. But you guys have a great night and
Bye, y'all.
gals. Gonna hop out of here. Thanks for coming out, Hando. Really appreciate it, man.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Bye bye. And uh, there we go. Howdy.
That is blinking worse now.
But it's like when we look at it, it stops.
No, still does it.